Hello, everyone, and welcome to RHT Education. We are inside one of the virtual classrooms, and today we're going to be talking about the format of the SAT. The first question, and probably one of the most important questions, is what is the highest score you can get on the SAT? Well, it is a 1600. A few years ago, it had changed to a 2400. Prior to that, about 10 years ago, it was a 1600. So, as we can see, about every 10 years, the scoring of the test seems to be changing, but it looks like it's sticking with the 1600, which it originally had. How many sections are on this test? Well, you will come across 4 sections. And the first section you're going to see is reading. And again, keep in mind that all of the reading passages on the SAT are college level. The second section you will see is what's known as the writing and language section. And all this is grammar. So you're given a bunch of different passages and you just have to edit them as you're going through each passage. The third and fourth sections both consist of math, with the one difference being the use of a calculator. So the first math section, you are not permitted to use a calculator, and the second section you are. What are the sections your score is broken down by? Well, we just listed those sections, but to get more specific, in terms of scoring, out of 1600 total points, the reading and the writing language section, or the reading and the grammar section, those make up 800 points, and then both of the math sections make up the other 800 points. Is there an essay on the test? Yes, there is. It happens to be optional, but you probably should opt to take it because it is up to the colleges to decide whether or not the essay will be required for admission. So it's better if you take it, because if you were not to take it, let's say you got your dream score on the SAT and you hadn't taken the essay, and the college you were applying to told you, or that advisor told you, you must take the essay, you would have to take the entire exam again. So please take the essay while you're taking the exam. How long is the test? The test is a 4-hour exam that includes the essay. But oftentimes you'll have to get to the test site about half an hour early. So it is going to be about a 4.5-hour process. How many times can you take this test? Well, to be safe, you want to take it about 3 times. And that would allow for what is known as super scoring. And definitely within one of my next videos, I'll go more into super scoring. But some of the colleges allow you to take the test up to 3 times and use your highest score from each section and combine all those scores to make the ultimate super score. But again, the super scoring process will only hold true if you take it for 3 times. If you take it anything over 3 times, all your scores will be averaged together if you're going for super scoring. What kind of math questions might you see on the test? Well, the test does go up to Algebra 2 trig. Now, this is the first time the College Board and the through the SAT have included trig. It used to only go up to Algebra 2, but now it is including trig as well. Since it is kind of a recent addition, you won't see that many trig questions, which is nice for those of you who do not like trig. The rare student who enjoys trig will be happy to know that yes, trig has been added to the exam. You'll also see a lot of percentages, algebra, geometry, but the good news is there aren't that many math concepts, and those concepts will be repeating over every exam. So once you've learned all those concepts, you'll almost be able to predict the content for the math portion of the test. How many answer choices are given for each question? The good news is 4. It used to be 5. So now at least we're down to 4 instead of having to go through 5 choices. And here we just have kind of a brief layout of the exam with the time per section and the number of questions per section. So you have the reading at 65 minutes, 52 questions. The writing and language, which is the grammar, 35 minutes, 44 questions. The math without the calculator, you have 25 minutes with 20 questions. And the math with the calculator, you have a whole 55 minutes for 38 questions. And that essay, which will be the last section of the exam, that is for 50 minutes. So I hope you found this helpful, and I will look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Bye.